Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss the example for function and graph. So given we have the function f and the function g as follow. So A, we have the f row g and then find the g row f. So refers to the situation f row g. So meaning that substitute the function gx where we have x plus 2 into the function f. So we have 2 minus bracket, we have x plus with the 2 squared. So f row g will be 2 minus bracket, we have x squared plus with the 4x plus with the 4. Simplify the situation, negative x squared, negative 4x, and then we have negative 2. So that is the situation for f row g x. Continue. We have g row f. So for this case, we have to substitute the fx, where we have 2 minus x squared into the function g. So the situation will be 2 minus x squared and then plus with the 2. So if we simplify, 4 minus x squared will be the function for g row f. So kindly refers to B. State the domain and the range for the function f row g and g row f so that they are one-to-one function. Kindly refers to the function f row g. So for this case, f row g is equals to negative bracket, we have x squared plus with the 4x plus with the 2. So kindly completing the square so that we have the standard form. So we have negative bracket, we have x squared plus with the 4x plus bracket square minus bracket square plus with the 2. So completing the square, focus on these coefficient, we have 4. So 4 over 2, which is equals to 2. So simplify, negative, we have the bracket. Focus on these part. If we simplify, we will have x plus with the 2 bracket square. And then in here, we have negative 4 plus with the 2. So the answer will be negative 2. Finally, f row g x is equals to negative bracket x plus with the 2 bracket square and then plus with the 2. So that will be the standard form. So by referring to this case, kindly sketch the graph. So in here, we notice that number 1, we have the shape of graph where we have the negative. So the graph is something N shape or the maximum shape. Number 2, refers to the situation, find the xy intercept. So based on the situation given, when y equals to 0, so kindly substitute the situation, then we will have negative bracket x plus with the 2 bracket square plus with the 2 equals to 0. So x plus with the 2 bracket square equals to 2. So x plus with the 2 equals to, we have the square root of 2. Here we have plus minus. So x will be equals to negative 2 plus with the square root of 2, x equals to negative 2 minus with the square root of 2. So that one will be the x-intercept. When x is equals to 0, then we have to substitute. So y is equals to negative 2. Continue. We have to decide what is the maximum point. So refers to the situation, the maximum point would be negative 2 and 2. So the symmetrical axis would be x equals to negative 2. So kindly refers to the graph. So let's say here we have negative 1, negative 2. So this will be the symmetrical axis. Then determine the maximum point. Here we have negative 2. And then we have 1 and 2. Let's say here we have the maximum. And then the y-intercept would be 0, negative 2. So negative 1, negative 2. So kindly sketch the graph. So here we have y-axis, x-axis, and the maximum point we have negative 2 and 2. So kindly refers to the situation. State the domain and range for the function f row g so that they are one-to-one function. So as we can see for this case, the domain actually is all real number. But in order to make it become one-to-one, the domain for f row g would be start from negative infinity until the value negative 2. Or the domain for f rho g would be start from -2 until positive infinity. So choose either one, and I prefer the right hand side. So that is the domain for f rho g, and range for the f rho g refers to the graph. The minimum value will be the negative infinity. The maximum value will be the value of 2. So that is the domain and the range for the function f rho g. Next, focus on the g rho f. So here we have the function g rho f, where we equals to, we have negative x squared plus with the 4. So it refers to the situation. Basically, we have the situation negative x squared plus with the 4. So if it's a x squared, the graph will be something like this. If negative x squared, the graph will be something like this. And then move up for 4 units. So basically, the graph will be something like this. So here we have the situation negative x squared plus with the 4. So here we have the intersection 4. And then here we have the intersection -2, and then here we have 2. So kindly refers to the situation, state the domain for g rho f. So the domain initially it would be -infinity until infinity, but for this case, in order to become 1-to-1, the domain will be -infinity until 0. Or the domain for g rho f would be start from 0 until positive infinity. And I prefer this answer. Continue, we have the range for g rho f. Refers to the graph, we have the maximum value. So we have -infinity until 4. So that will be the range for this case. Next refers to C. Determine the value of x such that we have the f rho g equals to g rho f. So in here we have f rho g equals to, we have the g rho f. Continue, kindly substitute the situation. So here we have negative x squared minus 4x minus 2 equals to, we have the function g negative x squared plus with the 4. So if we simplify the situation, then we will have negative 4x minus 2 equals to 4. Rewrite the situation. We have the negative 4x is equals to, we have the 6. So x is equals to, we have the 6 over -4. So the value of x will be -3/2. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing to this channel and share this video to your friend. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.